Hi, and welcome back to another spooktacular adventure here on the Turtle Bookworm, only found on YouTube, where the whole month of October we're talking about scary reads, and I'm reading nothing but spooky, creepy, vampire, monsters, zombies, werewolves, and anything of the like that represents the feel and the darkness and the thriller that makes it Halloween. A spooky, creepy month full of falling leaves, that autumn transition where we get that finally rainy, dark weather, perfect for reading. And it's actually cooled down finally, and it was raining this morning, and it's overcast and cloudy, and I'm super excited about that. So what we're going to talk about today, where all my zombies livers at, let's raise the roof, or not, because then the zombies will get in. So let's lock the doors. Go zombies. I am a huge zombie fan, love The Walking Dead, love everything zombies, and I've recently discovered bookoutlet.com. If you haven't already found bookoutlet.com, you should totally check it out. Books are amazingly cheap on there, and you can find some awesome gems. I stumbled across Rot and Ruin by Jonathan Maberry. This was an absolute cover buy. It was only $2.99 for a hardback, and I figured, even if I hate it, I'm not going to be out a whole lot of anything. It's worth a shot. Well, one of the people that I follow on Instagram, she had posted the whole series and said it was one of her favorite zombie books. So props to Touching My Shelf. Thank you so much. I'll put her link down below if I can figure out how to do that without a computer. But regardless, Touching My Shelf on Instagram has an amazing feed. If you're not already following her, you should be following her on that. So, Rot and Ruin. Rot and Ruin is about a young boy and his brother, and this is after the zombie apocalypse has happened, and basically they live in this, remember on Walking Dead, how they had this little town of, I think it was called Mayberry, which I think is hilarious because the author's last name is Mayberry, where the governor lived. It's similar to that, but without the whole governor part. It's like a little community, not as clean and upkept, but that's where everybody lives. They've built walls and it's all secure. Well, they have bounty hunters that go out, and not bounty hunters the way we think of for criminals and crimes, not like that. There's these basically cards that they have, like Pokemon cards, trading cards, that kind of thing. And these bounty hunters, they get the cards, and they go out and they find the loved ones that have potentially turned into these zombies, and they're supposed to put them out of their misery. That's their job. Well, the twist is some of these bounty hunters are in it for the good, like Benny's brother, Tom? I've read a couple books since then. And some of them are bad and some of them are good. And also in these cards are people that have since passed away, other bounty hunters, and you collect these set of people and you remember what it is to be a person, but at the same time, this book is creepy as hell. This is really good. I don't get scared, and I wouldn't say I was scared, but this was definitely up there on the creep factor. There's a whole lot of subplots going on, more than just a zombie thriller. One of the cards that young Benny stumbles across is known as the Lost Girl, and the rumor and theory is that she's this girl, flesh, not a zombie, and she lives by herself out in the woods, and part of the book is they go out to find her. The brother and Benny go off to find this lost girl. Well, the bad bounty hunters are also out to find this lost girl. So the big premise is, what is up with this chick? Who the heck is she? What's going on? And can we escape humanity as well as the zombies? So I love this book so much. As soon as I got a paycheck, I instantly jumped onto bookoutlet.com and picked up book 2, Dust and Decay, as well as book 3, which is Flesh and Bone. I resisted while at Barnes & Noble's picking up another one of his books because, 1, it was paperback, and 2, I wasn't sure if it was book 4 or 5. I'm not even sure how many books are in this series, but they're definitely worth picking up, especially on Book Outlet. They're really cheap. I think I paid like $4 for this one, $3, and like I said, the one that got it all started for me, Rot and Ruin, I only paid like $2.99 for. So bookoutlet.com, I'll put that down below. Instagram, Touching My Shelf. Love your feed. I think it's absolutely amazing, and you're wonderful. And thank you so much for talking about Rot and Ruin. I had purchased this and I hadn't read it yet until I saw it pop on your feed. So I'm super excited about this. series. I don't know if I'll get to the other 2 books that I have this month, but I will be reading them before the end of the year. If not both of them, at least one, because I have committed to another challenge. My friend Courtney, love you Coco, has put me up to the challenge to read all the Harry Potter books. I have not read them. I'm sorry. But they will be read sometime before April. I promise. I promise, I promise, I promise. So currently reading The Passage by Justin Cronin. This book is absolutely hunormous. It's 766 pages. It's big and thick, and the printing is tiny. So I read it for about 3.5 hours yesterday, and I'm not very far. But it's super good so far, so I'm really excited about that. So let me know some books that you're reading this month in October. Put them down below. Let me hear about them. If you haven't already subscribed, be sure to hit the red subscribe button. Tell your friends, other readers that you know, if they want to check me out. I'd be more than happy to have more followers. I'm really working on upping my game here. Husby Bear is getting me a computer, so hopefully we'll have better quality videos here in the near future where we can do some edits and add some special features and make it really up to par and not just me talking in front of my GoPro. Not that that's not fun, I just really want to do more for you guys. I think I can do so much better with better resources. But in the meantime, I've still got my tablet, my GoPro, my studio lights, and of course my wine. So keep on reading, and I hope to meet you again here real soon. Cheers.